All right, while we're in our little Corona-cation right now, I figured we'd take a look at a knife that starts with the letter C. This is the Civivi Baklash. If you haven't checked out the brand Civivi, just go ahead and stop this video now. Get over to Amazon and order yourself up one. The Baklash that we have here, you can see the Damascus already. This is a 3.5-inch knife. The Damascus version's a little bit more expensive. It's $78 right now on Amazon. Just a regular, non-coated, non-treated blade will come in at $45 to $55. All of them come with G10. Get it in a variety of colors. This is black, obviously. It's got this little carbon fiber sort of look to it, so I kind of like that. And let's talk more about it. So G10 construction, it has a little bit of a skeletonized, I don't know if you can see in there, a little bit of a skeletonized, maybe if I open it, that'd probably help. So liner lock, obviously. It does have a skeletonized interior. It's kind of hard to see. You've got this little black G10 sort of backstop, which is nice. Lanyard hole, pretty standard stuff. The deep pocket clip that's on this is absolutely amazing, and I think that every single knife company that makes a knife on the face of the earth needs to build something very similar to this. It's nice. It blends into the pocket. It's black. It's great for work. You put it in your jeans. You can barely see it that it's there. The screws are recessed too. There's a lot of companies that do make good deep carry pocket clips, but the screws are not recessed, so you can't use the full extent of the clip, or it's tearing up your jeans because they've got these little anodized $20 screws in there rather than just making the product correctly. So deep carry pocket clip, definitely a must for me, especially if it's something that's going to be in my EDC rotation. And the reason why I haven't reviewed this knife, I've had it for a couple months now, is because it's spent so much time in my pocket. It's absolutely outstanding. It's usually my Friday knife, and this is Thursday evening, so this will go in my pocket tomorrow. Bearings on this are absolutely amazing. There's no crazy detent or anything like that in there. There's no little nub in there to build up any tension. The bearings that this thing rides on are absolutely incredible. Damascus, wonderful. I think this is my only Damascus knife. It's got a nice little edge to it on the end there. I've sharpened that recently. You've got a little finger choil here. You've got some nice jimping, and you can see the blade has a little bit of a swoop to it. It's obviously a drop point blade design. There's a ton of real estate here for your thumb. This could very much be a very nice hard use knife. It's perfect in hand. It's 3.5 inches. I've got little baby hands, but this will fit just about anybody. It's a good size. It's not too small where it's like, I can open boxes with this, but if it comes to some sort of crazy bar fight on a Saturday night, this isn't going to help me out. This knife it's large, as it should be. It's 3.5 inches, and I like the 3.5-inch size, especially for an everyday carry. The G10 is absolutely perfectly proportioned. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. The design is simple. The purchase on this knife is absolutely outstanding. The edge that they put on this from the factory is absolutely wild. So liner lock, I'm not thrilled with the liner lock. I mean, you can kind of see there the liner lock barely comes over to be able to engage the knife blade. Really barely comes over. It doesn't middle itself by any stretch of the imagination. So regardless of how hard I flick this knife open, it just never middles itself. It's got a great sound. It's got a great detent. I love everything about this knife. If I had all the money in the world, I'd buy the entire Civivi lineup. They make some great knives. They're a subsidiary of We Knives. We Knives also makes some great stuff, but it comes at a great price. So Civivi is great in the budget line. Even the little thumb stub down here, you've got some chamfering there, and even that's got the nice little Damascus touch to it. So everything's done really, really well. Really no complaints. Two-way reversible pocket clip there. I wish they would have done something a little different here. Maybe put a little Civivi logo or something like that here. You could, I get it, you know, you want to service the knife or other things like that, but honestly for the price, I don't know how many people are taking these, you know, sub $100 knives apart to, you know, maintain them. There was a challenge that went out over the holidays, the 5-finger flick challenge. So you use your each one of your fingers to flick open the knife, and this is the knife that I chose to do that with. This thing is so buttery smooth, it is retarded. The closing on this is ridiculous. I mean, it's absolutely effortless to close this knife. The bearings are that nice. So let me, I'm going to get my phone out here. I'm going to read from Amazon I'm going to read a little bit from the Amazon page here. So right now it's $77.88. This is the Civivi Knives Flipper Folder Black Baklash 3.5-inch Damascus drop point blade, G10 handles, so on and so forth. Only 8 in stock. Plenty of pictures online. This one, I think the Damascus one only comes in black. There's a couple different blade styles that you can get. Smooth tactical action, stainless steel ball bearing in the pivot, allow for effortless blade opening. Deep carry pocket clip, it's reversible. There's a good knife warranty. Doesn't talk about it provides a lifetime guarantee against defects in material and workmanship. So lifetime guarantee, that's pretty good. Texture G10, and the texture on this is really great. It's not incredible. It's not super sticky. I mean, if you go to like baton this knife, or you really get into some hard use stuff, I'm not going to rely on the G10 too terribly. There are some smoother edges down here on the G10, and towards the top you can kind of see where it's textured and kind of see where it's smooth there. Nice cutting performance, talks about. Specifically, it's the C801DS, G10, Damascus blade steel, obviously. It's a popular knife. They've got a great reputation so far. I think they've launched over the last couple of years. I want to say like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and Civivi's been putting out nothing but excellent stuff. They also send for this amount of money, I would expect to just get, you know, some garbage little box, and here you go. Especially with a price tag like that. That's the Ikuchi. We're going to take a look at that one next. That's a $130 knife, twice the price of this knife. It comes in a box with a little pamphlet. This comes with a carrying case, a zip-up carrying case. Like, you could like put stuff in it. I don't know why you put this in it. It comes with stickers. It comes in a super nice box. I mean, the presentation and all the stuff that Civivi and WE Knives put into this is way more than the price. So I mean, the value is absolutely incredible with this knife. I encourage you to get one if you don't. Stay tuned. I've done a lot of knife reviews recently. Again, this used to be kind of a tech channel. Now it's kind of turning into an EDC channel. As my phone goes off, hope you didn't hear that one. And now we're going to be taking a look at a couple other things. I've been getting into watches over the new year, over this little hiatus in me shooting videos. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple watches next. This is the Casio Edifice, which we're going to take a look at in a second. And I just got in the mail today the Orient Mako 2. So stay tuned, subscribe, whatever. Leave a nasty comment. We'll see you in the next one.